Welcome all. This is Diecast episode 18. Yes, I had to make the intro. Little tiny guy. This is not a big haul. I'll be honest with you. I have not been doing all that much hunting, and frankly, the hunting that I have been doing, there's nothing out there to buy. Pigs are completely empty, and nobody is stocking at all. You guys follow my Instagram, you know that there is nothing but just solid empty shelves, and I mean solid. I mean, there's not even a single mainline Hot Wheels. That's how bad it is. But did get a couple of new monster trucks. I don't know if these are supposed to be last of 2022, 23. I don't know. This particular guy says Hot Wheels Monster Trucks 23 right there. But it does say new for 2022. But regardless, this is a new one for the collection. The Volkswagen Beetle does come with a new wheel. Get all that cardboard out of the way. And of course, it comes with one of those crushable cars. Nothing new. Although I think it's a new color for this particular mold in orange, I think. So get rid of that guy. So this is the Volkswagen Beetle. It has extreme turning because look how skinny the wheels are. They're super, super skinny. We'll compare it to this guy when we crack them open. It looks pretty good though. It is all matte finished. It's all weathered and patina. It looks pretty nice. It says Hot Wheels Monster Trucks on the side. It does have white on the tread. I don't know if that's supposed to be snow or who knows. But this is a new wheel, I believe. At least I've never seen this wheel before. This is a 5-spoke. Looks pretty good. I would anticipate the GTR that's coming out next year in the monster truck line will probably have this wheel on it. You can see that these are way skinnier. So it makes for an extremely tighter turning radius, which it's kind of cool. This looks kind of like it's a mud bogger, which is kind of cool. And then just some details on the back. It says Hot Wheels Monster Trucks 23. So this might be the last case of 2022, or this might actually be a 23 model. Who knows? I don't follow the monster truck release schedule. I just buy the ones I like. Jeep Wrangler. This is a brand new deco for 2022. This one's all mudded up. Looks in super good. Mud sprayed everywhere. Get our crushed car out of there. Chasing the plastic insert around there. This is a different car. Much smaller one. Still crushed up. They interconnect. They're hard plastic. They're not very nice. There is our Wrangler. Our nice muddy Wrangler. See, this guy does not have very much turning radius. Comparatively speaking. You can see how much skinnier those new tires are. About half the width. My anticipation maybe is they're coming up with some newer ones to use less products so that they can try to not jack the price up of monster trucks. If that's the case, that'd be pretty cool. This one's super cool. There's just mud sprayed all over it. It is in orange. Does have some shades of teal for some striping. Looks pretty good. Does say Hot Wheels on the top. Of course, very nice decos. Has monster trucks in the back window. Number 699. There is the rear deets. Literally have mud splatter all over it. Looks fantastic. And of course, it's super muddy, super dirty. So throw him in the back. I do have some Majorette left over. This is the Dubai Super Ambulance cars. This is the set of 4. Didn't want to do a video for these because I just don't think they really need their own video. So we'll just take a look at these. We'll just crack them open. First one is the Ford Mustang, the older Ford Mustang, 2000, right after the 2005. This was like 2009 maybe 2010 is when they updated the casting or the car in real life. It doesn't do anything. It does have suspension though, but I mean it doesn't have any opening parts or anything like that. It's a little bit older casting from Majorette. There is your details on the side. Female responder, it says. Looks pretty good. Pink and white. For an ambulance. It says 10X and then a symbol on the hood. So if you guys are familiar with the markings on here, definitely drop a comment. Let me know. So kind of interesting. Just got it because it's Majorette. The other one is the Dodge Challenger. Pull this guy out of here. This is just the Hellcat. This is not the Demon. So looks pretty good. Does have the exact same deco on it as the Mustang, although this guy does have opening doors. So that looks pretty good. Some details inside the doors. Looks decent. And there is your rear, prints on there. It's an okay wheel. The wheel's okay. Not a whole lot of wheel travel, but there is suspension in there. Another one here. This is for a first responder, it says. So this one in blue and white. This one is fantastic because it has print on the back window. Very, very nice. Didn't expect that for sure, but that looks super good. Very nice. You can see the opaqueness through the top there a little bit, like right here, where the model's been sprayed blue and then resprayed with white. So just to give it that nice contrast, looks pretty good. I guess 998 is the emergency number in Dubai. It looks pretty good. Pretty generic light bars on all of these. They're all the same light bar, but still looks pretty good. And then the last one here, this is the Renault Master. This is not, I don't think this particular casting is the ambulance casting. This is just the standard van casting, but does have lens headlights just like they always do. Does not have any opening or moving features. Some details on the back and then details on the other side as well. Looks pretty good. Does have suspension with those little wheels. You can see on the bottom, just Renault Master. So it is an ambulance, but it's not the Renault Master ambulance model. All right, so let's get these off the studio. Also picked up this guy. This is the last one that I needed. Couldn't find this one for some reason. You guys know I did pick up the mini truck or the Land Rover, and then I did get the carbonator, but I think I may have already cracked it open. The Geoterra and the Toyota truck, not a fan of, but I do like the Pacifica. And the Pacifica is going to continue in 2023 with a nice muddy theme on it next year. So, matte red, looking pretty good. It does have white on the tires because it's supposed to be rolling through ice and snow. It says Ice Rally on the side. There is a, buggy in the back of this thing. It's just ridiculous. And of course, 2 big spare tires on the back. And of course, quad exhaust because it probably has a Hellcat in it, seeing how modified it is. Now, I did get a replacement. You guys know when I cracked open the Showroom Series 1, this particular Ram that I got was absolute just garbage trash. And it's taken a while to try to find a replacement that looks decent enough to purchase. So this one looks good. You see I don't have any issues with all the tires. The bed is looking good. It's straightened on there. The windows look good. Mirrors are very nice. They are pretty perfect. Looking very, very good. Of course, the step bars on the side are good. Connected well. So, a little wonky on the tire in the back, but that's okay. Way, way better than the one I had before. So, pretty happy with that. This one, particular one, is numbered 689. So, ended up getting a much lower number. But that's kind of the way it works. I would have rather just not purchased 2 of them. But life happens. Now, also, in a previous haul, I was complaining that I didn't get the other Garbage Pail Kids car. And fortunately, I found this at Hobby Lobby. This is the only other one I wanted. This is the 2021 Ram, the Tow Mitch. So we get a couple of Rams going here. A bit of plastic left over. Get this guy cracked open. The scissors have opened so many blisters in their life, it's not even funny. So we'll pull our Ram out, hopefully. I know the mirrors looked pretty good. So the mirrors look pretty good. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump the camera, guys. Apologize. Mirrors look pretty good. So definitely like that one. Details look good on this one. Just in white. And it just has the striping right there for Garbage Pail Kids. And this is Tow Mitch. I think that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You know, you see striping like that on Rams all the time. So looks good. And then, of course, the running bars look pretty good. It does have a tow hitch. Very interesting to see that this one does, in fact, have a plate, but it's just for the Garbage Pail Kids, so it's not modified off of anything or replicated off of a real plate, which is something that Greenlight doesn't do anymore. $14.43 the number on this one. So that brings me back up to date again with the Rams. Can't wait. I can't wait until Outback gets their first generation Rams. I still have those on pre-order. They got moved to early 2023, unfortunately. Also got a replacement for this guy. You guys know that when I cracked open Series 25, I complained heavily about this trailer. And then, of course, I broke one of the ramps, which is pretty rare that I would do something like that. I'm very careful with my models, but I did pick this up from J-Car. He had it on Black Friday sale for $5, so I got it for $5. Perfectly good for a replacement. The only problem is the trailer still has the same problem. You see how the tongue just bends all the way down? I'm starting to think that that's just going to be the reality of this trailer. It's just going to have a bent tongue forever. It's just too thin. There's just not enough support in there for the trailer. And, you know, in manufacturing, it just dips down when it cools, or it dips down when they're painting it, or whatever it does. But I'm assuming it probably bends down when they paint it, when they heat it up, spray it, and, you know, condition it or whatever. So I did get this one. Of course, the truck doesn't look all that good. The bed looks like it's misaligned. The prints are misaligned as well. But it is what it is, so I'll take care of that trailer at some point in time. No need to crack that open now. You guys have already seen me done that. No, I got one other thing that really makes this haul a haul. Yeah, buddy. SURPLUSgoodies. I do buy a lot of stuff from these guys. I really do. I really recommend them. They're fantastic. This package actually came way earlier than I thought it was going to come, which is even better because, you know, your shipping, you know, shows up a lot sooner than you think it's going to show up, and always a happy thing to get a package when you don't expect one. This one is going to have all kinds of cool stuff in it. Of course, it's going to have MiniGT in it because, of course, it's gonna. These are the two newest Kaido houses. These are the Fair Lady Z's, the dark red and the dark blue. Yes, we're going to crack these open right here. Hopefully we get a chase, although I will not hold my breath, but that would be fantastic if I got a chase for the video. And then this is the newest Zonda R. This is the Bianco Benny. There is another Pagani out in orange. It is the Scenic, I think, with the opening top part. He, unfortunately, SURPLUSgoodies sold out of that right before I placed this order, unfortunately. So, missed out on that one, but we do have this one, which is pretty nice. So, pretty stoked about that. So, we'll just pull this guy open real quick. Try to not tear the box. There's the back of the box. Looks fantastic. Artwork is great. Pull our Pagani out. So there is our fantastic new Pagani. I love the red and orange, or I'm sorry, the red and green striping on the side. There is orange, like a goldish orange on that around the front canard, which is kind of interesting. Looks absolutely fantastic. Does have Pagani across the windshield banner. The gold and red down the center stripe is fantastic. Of course, the little tiny mirrors, they are rigid. They are not like MiniGT where they are soft. This guy looks absolutely fantastic. Of course, tarmac wheels roll pretty good. And then there's that fantastic detail in the back. Looking absolutely fantastic. The wing is plastic, but still looks pretty good. And then, of course, there's not much details on the bottom, but there you go. It is made in China because, of course, it's made in China. Hopefully, sorry about that. Hit the camera again. Hopefully, nothing happens with the U.S. and China, and we can keep getting cool stuff since everything seems to be made in China these days, especially tarmacs, which are very nice. All right. So I got another bag from SURPLUSgoodies. Let's crack that bag real quick, and then we'll take a look and see if I have chases there. So got one more bag here. Ooh. Bag is no joke. Okay, go. All right. And of course, like I said, of course, there is MiniGT. There's a couple of new ones that just dropped. This is number 437. This is the LB Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GTRR. Such a ridiculous name. Obviously, I'm not going to have enough of these to do a video, so I'll just crack this open right now if I can get the box open. Let me get a piece of sharpness in there. get the plastic separated. There we go. Get the plastic off, move that out this way. I absolutely love that they are moving to this type of box without the little indentions on the flaps. Best ever, ever, ever. Okay. I really hate those boxes with the little flaps. They drive me absolutely nuts. So here is yet another LB Works Nissan. This one looks fantastic in green. I don't know if we've really ever seen much green at all. So that is a really, really nice change. It is not the chassis mounted wing, unfortunately. So definitely not my favorite version of it. We've seen this exact deco scheme just without the color green several times. It's been in a bunch of different colors, just the exact LBW, all that good stuff like that. But that one is fantastic. Looking very, very good. Of course, it's used under license because they always are. Ooh, crack it in there. I really don't have anywhere else to put these Mini GTs. I'm like really tapped out in the display room, which a video is going to be uploaded maybe after this video. Next one up, this is another Porsche. This is the 911 Carrera S in Miami blue. I don't like Genesian blue, but I like Miami blue, so get this one cracked as well. There we go. Get the plastic off. This one is number 435. Again, moving away from those crappy boxes. Now, not all of them are going to be like this, but as we move forward into 2023, all Mini GT boxes will be like this one, which will be super, super nice. Now, I do like Miami blue on contrast to Genesian blue. Miami blue is a very nice color. It's actually a little bit darker than what it shows on the camera, but it still looks fantastic. Of course, you still have all your awesome details in the back. It says Porsche. Looking fantastic. Carrera S. Just fantastic. Everything about Mini GT is fantastic. And then when you add Porsche to the mix, it's even better. Throw that there. I just realized I took that other guy off the camera. We'll bring him back. And then this is the last one that I picked up. This is the last one that's out. This is the newest Defender 90 wagon in white. We've seen blue and I think one other color. This is number 378, so this will probably be an old style box, maybe. Or it might be the new style box. This one seems to be already partially torn for us. So we'll throw this off. When I first saw this one pop up, I was like, we've already got that. I was like, nope, that's a new one. So bring this out. Oh man, looks so good. Look at that. White wheels. I love the striping on the side. You got kind of a dull orange, a darker orange, red, and brown. Looks fantastic. Prints on the front, amazing. Lensed headlights, of course. You have printed vents on the hood. Little tiny mirrors, of course, and they are soft touch. Always like that. Spare tire on the back looks fantastic, says Land Rover. Details up, does have tow hitch on it because it is designed to tow that flatbed trailer that they made. There is your base Dietz. Looking very, very good. Fantastic. Little safari windows on the top. Painted black roof. That one's fantastic. That one's really good. Really good, actually. Very stoked about that one. Just kind of a bummer these ones come in bigger boxes because then you can't really display them all in the exact same spot. All right. What is the possibility of me getting a chase piece out of these two? I would say probably slim to none. The only reason I say that is because for the most part, the Kaido houses are kind of packed the same. I've seen the master cases these come in. Typically, they're in a corner of the box, either on the top or the bottom. It's not always guaranteed, but I mean, 90% of the people I've seen crack them, that's where they say they've got them from. One of the chases that I got previously, I cracked from a local shop here, and I actually pulled a chase, which was crazy, crazy day. As a matter of fact, I think maybe I will link that video at the end here, and you can go watch me crack a chase, especially if I'm able to crack a chase here. Now, here's the crazy thing. I'm going to blow your guys' mind right now. So, these Kaido houses typically retail for between 20 and 25 bucks. You can pay as high as 30 bucks, depending on your retailer. Anything over 30 bucks is just out of control. But Surplus Goodies has these for $14. $14 for these. I'm surprised they're not completely sold out. I don't understand why they're not sold out. I thought it was a typo at first, but that's the way they were listed and they were selling. People were buying. And I was like, you know what? I'm jumping on this bandwagon because I needed to add these ones to the mix anyways. So get them both with the plastic off. Okay. Now we'll go and we'll cut our little, tape at the bottom on both sides. We'll just do one after the other. No drum rolls, no suspension. Suspension is pretty much right now as you guys wait for me to crack this open. Just making sure I get the little safety tabs taken care of. Okay. All right. I kind of like blue. I think the blue one will probably be looking better, so let's do the blue one first. See if I can get this guy done up. There we go. All right. Did I get a chase? No. I did not get a chase. Man, these things are like, it's like a job to get these out of here. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Advan on the wheels. Ooh. Man, this one's even better than I thought. The plate detail on there. Super, super, super wide. It says Datsun on it. Nice prints on the back window. Techno Toy tuning, it says. Ooh. Super, super nice. Interior is super, super detailed. Of course, they don't have opening doors, but nice, roll cage and whatnot in there. Does have an opening hood. See if I can get this hood to open up. Let me try to pull this off on the camera so I can get this hood open. It is super, super tight. All right, that was ultra nerve-wracking. That hood was very, very difficult to get open, but look at the detail in there. It says Kaido House. You can see that. Just insane amount of detail in there. The coolest thing about this model, check this out. Boom. You can see right through the bottom, right to the motor that's up there, looking absolutely ridiculous. Thing is super difficult to hold. It's very, very, feels very fragile, but I don't think it's that fragile. MiniGTs are not that bad. Absolutely insane. 1971, it says. Of course, that ridiculous exhaust out of the back. Hood looks good. Details look fantastic. Engine is just crazy detail. It's really, really hard to get in there. This looks super, super good. Of course, it's just... Ooh. That hood is precarious, to say the least. Ooh. These things are wicked. These things are wicked. And of course, there's like 7 more paint jobs like right around the corner on these. So if you don't like either one of these colors, you're going to get another one. All right. Did I get a chase? Did I get a chase? No, no chase. No chase for me today, but that's okay. Ooh. I think I stand corrected. I think that the... this is not even dark red. It's brown. That is brown. That is straight brown. I don't know why they call it dark red. That is 100% brown. 100%. Man, this thing is wicked. This one's way better. This one's way better than the blue one. Way better than the blue one. Looking absolutely awesome. I like the interior too. It's kind of dulled down. It has a gold roll cage in there. Some brown seats and kind of a gunmetal gray dashboard. It's very difficult to see inside of these. One of these days, maybe I'll unscrew one. We can take a look at it. Ooh. I can't believe that those guys are selling these for 14 bucks. I mean, this thing alone, this is definitely a minimum of $20 car. And then, of course, I don't know if I can get this hood open. This is how I got the hood open before, and this is why I said it was so precarious. I actually took a screwdriver, put it in the bottom, just a little bit of effort, just a teeny bit. just to get it up enough to where you can move it, because you don't want to scratch the inside of the hood. Ooh, oh, it's so stiff. There you go. This one, much, ooh, okay. It's just really hard to get that. The hood doesn't open all that far. This one has a lot of different colors in there. Of course, the Kaido House on there. It is in a chrome brown for the valve cover. Of course, the fuel rail is like a baby blue. Looks fantastic. Oh, man. So wicked. And these hoods are just brutal. Ugh. I do not like that. Do not like that at all. Of course, there is the deets on this one. That one's pretty wicked nice. Pretty wicked nice. That one is definitely better than the blue one. I am thoroughly impressed. And they said it was going to be dark red. That's not red. That's 100% brown. Brown to the core. All right, let's see here. Let's sort some stuff here so we can get a little bit of an outro going on. Put our two Kaido houses back there. That guy can just stay in the corner. Throw some rams. Boom, boom, and boom. So there you go. Not a very big haul for sure, but you know, the pigs are screwed. The pigs are screwed. I will tell you guys though, I have a ginormous, and I'm not even kidding you. This is not clickbait. This is not any of that stuff. I have a enormous Greenlight haul that'll be here either Tuesday or Wednesday, probably Wednesday. It's going to be the largest Greenlight haul I've ever pulled. It's going to be the biggest one. So that is going to be coming next week. So be prepared for that. Otherwise, we're going to roll out. We're going to do some more videos, bring you some more content. Sorry that it wasn't a bigger haul, but it's still pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy with it. So we're going to roll out. Catch you next time. Level M. Peace.